happen always happens. That's the nature of what's going to happen. I think you start to sort of see the first little like fraying between. So the foursome happens, and that foursome is sort of like becomes the core foursome of the show. And then Robin comes in and plays Ray in the next episode, episode 3, and then he's a big part of the show going on, and he's amazing in it. It's just, two sort of very, very different people who are opposites, both with large egos, fighting for, ownership of this thing.
That is true. And like you said, we're not going to say outright what happens. And of course, this is inspired by real events. Kumail, let's start with you, obviously, as star and executive producer. You've talked a lot about how you didn't initially want to take the role of Steve. Why did you ultimately want to do this deep dive?
Initially, I think I was a little intimidated to do it because I hadn't done anything like this before. And then 5 years passed, and I did some stuff that wasn't great. You can check on IMDb and figure out.
I love birds. I'm just saying.
Oh, I love lovebirds.
Yeah. Okay, continue.
I wasn't talking about lovebirds.
Wow.
A lot of green on my Rotten Tomatoes page. And Rob came back to me and he said, now it's a miniseries. And even then, I had 4 conversations with him. And on the 4th conversation, he was like, I'm just going to talk you through everything that happens in every episode. And he talked me through all 8 episodes. And by the end, I was like, I have to do this because it just was too interesting and surprising, and I never get chances to play characters like this. If this wasn't a true story, the lead guy would not have been me. It would have been a white guy, just because they couldn't cast a white guy as an Indian guy anymore. they have to have been me. It's true. But these parts don't come to me, so I was just like, I have to do this.